What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Well, hopefully today's gonna be a pretty big day for us. We're all running on next to no sleep over the past 3 weeks, but today may change that. So we ran hard last night, ended up finishing a little after midnight. So we've got 2 trucks to dump this morning. And the reason I'm here for that is because we are yet again topping another bin. And it is the last bin. All these other 3 are already full. Time to get this one full. Oh yeah. Got a little over half a ring left. I think both trucks should fit easily, but I wanted to be here just in case they don't. I actually had to put my full-blown winter coat on this morning. I think it's about 37 and I am not used to that weather yet. But as you can hear, all 5 bins have their fans running. Working hard right now to get this grain cooled out. We like to bring it down into the low 40s if we can. And most of them are making pretty good progress this morning at 35-degree air. She's moving. It's slow, but she's moving. Well, as we expected, those 2 loads Dustin just finished easily fit in there. Not much space left, but we could squeeze a few more bushels in there if we have to. However, our last 40-acre field, yes, you heard that right, last field, 40 acres, is going to go into our wet holding, which is only sitting at about 50% full. So, based on our very general estimations, the last 10, 11,000, 12,000 bushels of space in this wet bin should hold what we're expecting to get off of that field. So I think we're gonna have enough space, guys, but only time will tell. And hopefully we figure that out today.
See if the old cable system will lock in today.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's been pretty temperamental here lately.
It's a little dirty up there.
What do you think? Look at the ground!
Oh.
It's snowing red in October.
I think we got it.
Who else has snow in October? Yay!
Alright, I think we're good. The flop valve's already over to wet holding. You guys should be good to dump once we get back.
The last bin.
That's it!
The last cornfield!
Woo! Harvest. It's just been going. It's been going. For about what?
We're at least, well,
6, 7 weeks.
we had
now?
a break at the beginning of October because of rain, and that was it.
That was it.
So pretty much the whole month of October we've been going nonstop.
We probably, for at least 4 weeks non-stop.
Yeah.
Total's probably been 6 weeks, maybe 7 from start to finish.
Yeah, it's been good though. I mean, you can't ask for a better harvest.
It's been a long harvest, but it's been a good one.
It has
and let's
been.
hope it finishes today.
It will.
It
We
will.
have faith. We have faith of a mustard seed. It will.
That's right. That's right. There it is, guys. The last 40 acres. Dad's already got started, and it's only a matter of time. So one thing I've started to do when Dad opens new fields is it's inevitable that cutting in and getting started, you'll push some stalks over and you'll leave some ears on the ground. So normally I'll go on his corners and I'll kind of pick out a spot. And it looks like so far he actually has done a pretty good job. So what I'm gonna do, because he's gonna need me any second, is I'm actually gonna grab 2, 3, make it these 4 ears. And I'll show you guys here in a little bit a little game I've started doing.
Well, it's Monday morning, and it's kind of a bittersweet day. We're on our last 40 acres of corn for harvest, 2024. Been a pretty quick harvest. Probably a good week and a half earlier than normal. We've just been able to go. We've not had hardly any days other than really early in the beet season that the weather didn't allow us to run. We'll see how today goes, but hopefully by a little bit after lunch we should be done. Well, I think it's probably a pretty good thing we're going to be finishing up, or at least getting this hybrid out. It handled the wind that we had here back several weeks ago, probably the worst of any hybrid we've had. And they're talking 40-mile-an-hour gusts tomorrow. And I'm not sure this hybrid can handle that. You just barely touch it and it just wants to fall over.
All right, time to have a little fun with these ears. Put them over here somewhere I can reach them. Oh, that's a cute little baby one. But it works all the same for what I need. So, getting ready to catch Dad. Hang on a second, I gotta get my speed and everything set first. Let's see if I can make them. I think I was short on that one. That's terrible, eh? Let me slow down a little bit. Get him a little closer. There we go. That's better. Well, between trying not to run the auger cart over, the corn over the side, film and throw those, I don't have a clue if you guys even saw that, but I think I made 2 out of the 5, 3 out of the 5 on that one. Not my best throws. Tell you what, as terrible as I'm sure that footage was, and my throws were obviously terrible, I'm gonna grab a few more ears. I'm gonna try it again. Clean these ears up a little bit so I got something better to hold. Some pretty good looking ears if you ask me. That one's okay. Oh yeah. I got 4 shots this time. Can I go 4 for 4? There's 1. There's 2. Hey! Made it 4 for 4 that time. I don't know if I can zoom in far enough for you guys, but that bald eagle just dive bombed that rabbit. And he is going to feast this afternoon.
Got him. Well, that's lunch for that eagle.
Well, I think Dad recorded that as well, so whatever footage you guys saw of that was the best of the 2. But if you ever wondered why we see so many bald eagles shelling corn, that right there is exactly why. Because at the end of the row, We scare out rabbits, and it's an easy meal for them. So finishing harvest right now couldn't be working out at a better time, because the hybrid that we're in right now, there's actually a lot more of this than we realized, which is not a big deal. Dad's pulling it up pretty easily. But if you look at this, it does not take much to push them over. And it just so happens that tomorrow and then the following day, we're supposed to get upwards of 40-mile-an-hour gusts. And I'm not sure that this hybrid would have stood those storms. So it's a blessing that we're able to finish this today, because one day later, harvesting this field could have gone a lot different. We're getting close, guys. That's all we got from here to there. I think it's about 7 acres.
Well, is this going to be my last load?
I would say it will be your last load.
Woohoo! Let's see the expert at work. Look at him. Look at him in there. Nice little cushy job. Pretty accurate. Could very well possibly be the last load of corn from the field for this driver for 24 harvest. That's what's remaining left. Sad few little corn stalks. You think he's feeling any pressure? He's usually always the one that gets to record us. Think he's feeling any pressure, me watching him, recording? Did a pretty good job, hasn't spilled much yet. Ooh, he got close there. Got plenty of room. He says this much. I need this much more. Just a pinch. I need a pinch. You gotta have a little fun and goof around on the last day, don't you? The crazy thing is that this is the last load that I may have from the field, but then you turn around, maybe take, I don't know how long they'll sit on it, but all those bins, all those videos of harvest that everybody's seen of beans and corn going in the bins, guess where they get to go? They get to go to the elevators. So the trucking never stops, it just keeps going. We just go from the field to the bins, from the bins to the elevator, then it's a repeat. It's just a ongoing cycle, but we love it. That's why we do it. That's why we do it.
There it is, guys. The last 12 rows. It's been a long time coming, but we've finally made it this far.
Well, folks, there's our last 12 rows of corn for the year. What an incredible fall, though. Good yields, incredible weather. Finishing up on October 28th. It's really amazing how fast a year goes. But very thankful for what the good Lord's provided us this year. And there they go. That's it, folks.
Well, it's all officially off the ground. Time to get it in the truck and in the bin. Kyle's excited. Last load. He also still has not put any batteries in his remote that he's been complaining about for 3 days. So he gets out to shed his tarp every time. There it is. Check it in. Last hopper. Feels good.
Sometimes you always wonder, you always question when your last day will be. And man, were we super blessed with great weather. Really no rain at all. And we just kept rolling. Long days, long nights. But it pays off to say that you're done. So, this is awesome. My third harvest helping them. And it's always different. It's always different. It's never the same. Neat to reap the rewards of the hard work you put in the spring. See you later, corn. Don't know when I'll see you again. Probably sooner than later, but for now, that's a wrap.
Well, shoot. Everybody got everything back to the shop, and guys didn't end up sticking around very long. Hang on, let me put this on real quick. But you know what? I don't blame them. They all headed home, spent some much deserved and needed time with family. A lot of stuff to clean up, a lot of maintenance and things like that, but you know what? There's always tomorrow, and there's no time crunch on that stuff now. I am headed home as well. However, before I do that, I do have to run by all of our little bins. Still have fans running on those. It's been pretty cool the past couple days trying to get the heat out of them. However, with this wind that is supposed to be coming in tomorrow, it's literally going to be like 81 and 82 degrees, and I do not want that warm of air going across this grain that's already pretty much cooled out. There's one. Two. 3 and 4. And number 5. It's actually our new wet bin. Only because we do not have that tied into our automation yet. But I'm sure by the time next year rolls around, we'll have that done. Well, when Kyle dumped his last load here for fall, the 100% light came on, which means except for the 5,000 bushel overhead, Gypville is completely full. And just in case, I was thinking about this the other day. This bin, with all the work we did with flop valves, moving downspouts, our custom unload with the jump auger, moving it, loading the dryer and all of that. So on a per bushel basis, this 20,000 bushel bin has easily become one of the most expensive grain bins we have put in out of all of them. And why? Because, well, it was put in to hold wet corn for the dryer, which we didn't need to do. So you take that out of it this fall, and for a 20,000 bushels of storage, it became a very expensive bin. But the hope is that in future years, we will hold wet corn in there for the dryer. And with that, guys, I'm calling it a day myself. And I'm gonna leave you guys with this simple fact. Jean Calmet was the oldest verified living person. She lived to the ripe old age of 122 years and 164 days. That's a long time. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed following us through harvest. And we'll start something new tomorrow. See you guys in the next one.